Hey guys, Fynixmech here, and today I will be showing you how to build a raft with the Taming Pen in Ark Survival Ascended. I will be using creative mode for the purpose of this tutorial, but this build can be done without it. I want to post up the materials that I used and we'll get into it. First thing you want to do is place down your raft. And you want to access the raft, go to Options, and Hide Sail. Now there are two ways to lower your foundations. You can either take a stone foundation, place it, you're going to click once, and then if you push forward or back, it raises the foundation up and down. So if you pull all the way back on it, it'll lower it down to there. Now I don't really like this method because it doesn't have an exact snap point, so we're not going to use it for this, but you can use it for other boat builds if you want to. So you can do the method I said before, but I prefer this method. So what you want to do is you want to get a wood fence foundation, and you're going to change from full alignment mode to free placing. You're going to turn, and then you're going to place the foundation right at the hole. Now it's okay if it's not perfect. You're going to place it down, and then you want to take a wooden pillar and place it at the top. And then what this will do is this will give you two snap points that are a little bit more symmetrical with the raft. So you'll have this one snap point here, and then you'll have another snap point here. You want to take the one that's on the right side. Then you can just pick up your pillar, then pick up your wood foundation. Now this just makes it easier for you to line things up instead of trying to place it yourself. Then you want to set one of your foundations on the side here. Now you want to get your ceilings out. And then from your foundations, you're going to place one on one side and one on the other side. So it's 4 across. Then we're going to go another row. Then one more row. So you should have a 3x4 platform. Then we're going to turn around facing the backside. And it doesn't matter which side that you put it on. You just have to put it on one side because you still have to be able to access the raft here. So just place the ceiling down on the one side. And then you're going to place your ceiling on the side of that, and then whatever spot that you left open, you're going to leave that open and place another ceiling foundation right there. And then we need one more row of ceilings, so we're going to place it all the way on the back side. So altogether the platform will be 5x4 with the one space missing. Now you want to head towards the front of the boat. You're going to take your ramps, and you're going to place 1 and 2 on the one side, and then go to the other side and do the same thing. Then you want to head to the back of the boat, and wherever you left your hole, you're going to place your ramp on that row, on the back side. You want to head towards the front of the boat. Then the row where you put your ramps down, you're going to want to have stone doorways. And it doesn't really matter which way they face. They can face either way. But I'll just have the stone facing towards me instead of the wood side. And you're going to place a row of those. And once you're done that, you're going to place another row on top. Then from the row that you just placed, you're going to place your stone walls on the back side of the raft. So you're just going to go around the whole perimeter of the raft. And the spot that you left the ramp, you're going to change that into a doorway. It doesn't matter what door you use. I like using a double door, so I'm going to change it to double doors. And then we're going to change it back to the wall. And continue around the perimeter. So you should have something that looks like this. Then you want to get your ceilings, and you're going to start placing them in the inside. The ceiling that happens to be over the steering wheel that is actually covered, you're going to change this one into a hatch frame. And then fill the rest in ceiling. So you should have a completely enclosed area with one hatch frame. In the inside hatch frame, you're going to want to put a ladder. You can kind of stick it wherever you want. You can stick it on either side, it doesn't really matter. It's just whatever's comfortable for you, so I'm going to stick it there. So when I come in the boat, I can just head on up. Just like that. And in your backside door frame, you just want to place a door. So this entire area should be enclosed now. This will be your base area of the taming build. Now from the inside of your build, you're just going to head on out to the front. And then you're going to get your stone gates. Now you want to place one on the side. And then you're pretty much going to place them along the perimeter as well. Place them here, here, and then on the other side. And then in the gates, you're going to place doors. And that takes care of the building part. Now on the inside, you probably should outfit it with all the things you need to actually tame things. You're going to want some storage for all your stuff. I suggest that you put it somewhere in the back because you're going to be having dinos on the front here. A smithy for repairing tools and making ammo. A forge to smelt metal on the go. Cooking pot to make some kibble. A preserving bin to store anything that you need to store. A mortar and pestle to craft things like narcotics. And you will need a bed in case things go bad. Now you can add more things if you want to, but that's just usually what I need. Next thing to do is to set up your trap. Now it doesn't matter which one that you use. You're going to either use this door on the right or door on the left. These two you're not going to use at all. So I'm going to use the door on the right. Now see how the doors face out like this? You don't want that. You want them to go inward into the trap. So the idea here is you have something, you want to tame it, you run into the trap, you bring it all the way into the trap, and then you're going to hit these doors again while it's stuck in the trap. This actual trap you can use on land as well, trap creatures, but with the new pathfinding system, it's really hard to actually lead creatures into a box anymore. So with this method though, it does work. Now the only thing is to find something to tame. Okay, I actually see a trike over here, so we'll do that. So I actually have to reset the trap, so I don't want this door open. I'm going to want this door open because the trike's on the left side here. So we're just going to reset this guy. We're going to make sure that we can go in. Okay, this guy's only a level 15, so if I hit it with the dart, it's probably going to go down. So we're just going to hit it like this. And then what we're going to do is we're going to run ourselves into the trap. That it's chasing us. Let it chase us. Here it comes. Alright, and then we're just going to shut this. There it is. Trap. And then you can just proceed to knock it out as you want to, in the safety of your own home. Now, the whole point of this one over here, this ladder here, is in case you have a tame that's its head's up here. So, and you want to get those headshots. But it's going to try and get you if you get too close, just like I just did. But if anything goes wrong with the tame, you still have your bed on the raft. So you can proceed to knock it out as you need to. And then there it is. It's out. This will work for anything that can fit through a dino gate. You can also use creatures like an RG to pick up the creatures that you want, and then drop them in the pen. Or you can proceed to knock them out. It'll work as long as you can trap them in the pen. Here it comes. Ooh. There you go. It'll work with anything that can fit through the dino gate. And especially when you're in some dangerous areas, it gives you a little bit of privacy too. What do you guys plan on taming now that you can do your taming on the go? Leave a comment down below. If you found this video useful, be sure to give it a like, as it helps me out a lot and I do appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel for more Ark Survival Ascended and boat builds. Thanks for watching, and happy hunting.